Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PHUN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. Did this analysis on Wednesday after the just gigantic, crazy movement, and today things calmed down quite a bit, which is where I want to start with. Volume dropped off a cliff here, and that's not the end of the world, but it's something that definitely needs to be watched, because if volume remains too low for too long, then people just their attention spans are very small, right? So they're going to go see some other stock that's moving and say, hey, this thing is not moving. I want to go do that. But in order to do that, well, I got to get my cash, and I'm going to get my cash by selling out of PHUN. So that's what you got to be very, very careful. Again, one day of low volume doesn't make or break anything. But like I said, if that stays low for too long, people are just going to simply go find something else, and finding something else is just going to create more of almost a self-fulfilling prophecy where the price just drops further and further downwards. So again, keep a very close eye on the volume. As far as these red and green line are concerned from the previous videos I've done, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these levels. Sure, they pertain, they're just not really relevant. And from the presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing, confusion because there's lines and clutter everywhere. So let's try to keep this all as clean as possible. But first update that does need to be made comes about based on the foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So $1.50 definitely going to be that initial area of resistance, where if there is going to be any sort of chance at all of upside pressure and upside, momentum getting started again, in my opinion at least, it's all about that $1.50 mark. So $1.50 going to be a very, very important level that, like I said, if it's going to start to set off people's scanners and maybe bring back in the volume, then $1.50 will be that level to watch. As far as areas of support are concerned, two levels. First key level watch is that purple line there, the 50-period moving average. That would be the ideal level, or if the price could stay above there, that would be best case scenario, and that is currently valued at $1.19. And then the next level to watch would be right down there at that dollar mark. If the price somehow goes to $1 and breaks below there, at that point, in my opinion, that's pretty much the nail in the coffin, and it'll just drift back into oblivion unless there's some sort of other massive news thing that comes out. So dollar definitely, like I said, in my opinion, the line in the sand, where if the price doesn't hold above there, then that's just not going to be a good sign for anybody. But we'll see how this one closes out the week on Friday. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.